Hi everyone, this is Arad from English for Everyone, and today's lesson is about conditional sentences. We've got different types of conditional sentences, and this video is about conditional sentences type 1. Okay? Conditional sentences type 1 are used to talk about future. Something that is possible to happen. It is real. There's always a chance of happening. Okay? Like this, when I say, we will go out if the weather is good. We will go out if the weather is good. I am talking about future. We will go out. Or, if the weather is good, we will go out. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which way I mention that. I am talking about the possibility of going out in the future, but there is a condition. If the weather is good. So if that is there, the weather is good, then going out is the result. If the weather is not good, then we won't go out. That is the result. So we are talking about a chance of happening, chance of something happening in the future. Okay, now let's talk about the structure and find out why we call it type 1. What does it make? What makes it different from type 2 and type 3. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, my example is here. You can see my sentence is like this. If sentence 1, comma, sentence 2. Sentence 1 is the condition. We call it the first one. The first bit is called the if clause. If and then that sentence, which is related, the second sentence is related to. We have the if clause in the beginning, then a comma, and then the sentence 2, which is the result or the answer. If I like, I can replace them and put the result in the beginning, and I say we will go out, we will go out if the weather is good, and there is no comma. Okay, so you can have if in between the two sentences or a comma in between. Okay, so if my if is in the beginning of the first sentence, then something should separate the two sentences, and that is a comma. And if I have if in the middle of the sentence, I do not need a comma. Okay, so that is of course written and not spoken, but if you want to learn the two, make sure you always write this comma. You put the comma in between the two sentences. Okay, so now let's talk about the tenses. The first sentence, the one that I have, if the weather is good, is a simple present tense. I say if the weather is good. Okay, I'm not saying if the weather was or if the weather will be or something like that. No, the type 1, which is real, which is possible because the first sentence is always present. Okay, so we make the first sentence in present tense. Okay, so simple present for the first sentence, and the second sentence is always a future sentence. Okay, if the weather is good, the second sentence, we will go out. Will go is future. If is present. So if present comma future, this is type 1. This is when we talk about conditional sentences type 1. And it doesn't mean that it should always be an affirmative or positive sentence. It can be a negative one. It can be a question even. Okay, those doesn't matter. It can be any type you like. But the tense with this first sentence is present. The second sentence is future. Let me give you more examples. I say, if the weather is good, comma, they will play. If the weather is good, they will play. Or if it rains, they will cancel the game. If it rains, simple present, comma, they will cancel the game. Will cancel future. Okay, so if we are talking about a possibility, maybe it rains and it gets cancelled, maybe it doesn't and it won't get cancelled. So you can see we can have positive or negative statements, or something that would not change is the tense. The first sentence is present, the second one is future. If I replace the two, I have to be careful. The if clause should be, which comes next, which comes in the second place, should keep the simple present tense. So we will go out, or they will cancel the game, if it rains. So if it rains comes in the second bit, but that is the if clause. That is the condition. So that should always be a present tense. Okay? So doesn't matter which format we use, sentence 1 or sentence 2 or the way round, this result always should be future, the condition should be present. Let's look at this example. If you keep quiet, she won't understand. If you keep quiet, she won't understand. The if clause, the if sentence is talking about something in present. If you keep quiet, the keep is the verb and it's simple present. And then what will happen is the result. She won't understand. Will not, won't is talking about something in future. So that is the result. So if this is possible, if you keep quiet, that is the result. We can put it the way around and say, she won't understand if you keep quiet. Okay, so she won't understand if you keep quiet. That is the way around. If you look at it, you see that the tenses are again the same way we mentioned. So if you make the sentence and keep the tenses like this, then the result is a conditional sentence which is talking about the possibility of something happening in the future. I've got another example over here. If they don't come in 5 minutes, we will start the meeting. If they don't come in 5 minutes, we will start the meeting. The first sentence is a negative one, doesn't matter. The other one is positive, doesn't matter. That is not what makes it different. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be a question, it's alright. But what is important is that the if clause, the one that comes with if, should be present, and the one that is the result or the answer should be in future, should be future tense. Okay? If they don't come present in 5 minutes, we will start the meeting. We'll start future. We will start the meeting if they don't come in 5 minutes. We will start the meeting if they don't come in 5 minutes. Let me give you another example. If I take an umbrella, it won't rain. Some people think that weather, the sky is waiting for them, looking at them from up there and see, oh, he hasn't got the umbrella, let's rain. Some people think that all these things depend on them, and this is what they say. If I take an umbrella, it won't rain. So this is what the person believes and thinks that he's the one that rain depends on. And say, if I take an umbrella, if I take is present, it won't rain. Won't rain, will not, okay, is the future tense. So this won't happen if I do this. So it won't rain if I take an umbrella. We can put it the other way around as well. But what is important is to keep the tenses. Simple present, simple future. Okay, you can now think of other conditions, other results, other sentences. Make as many as you want and get back to me if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.